Would you laugh if I bought you a giraffe? Would you dance if I showed you my pants? Or would you sing if I pulled out my thing?
Yeah, that's not bad.
There you go, dude.
Oh, that's a full cup, isn't it?
There's 2 sugars.
Jesus.
Bit of milk.
Jesus
You're right with that.
Christ.
Couple of biscoffs from our Paul. Thank you,
beautiful.
Paul, for the biscoffs. And there's a new Rusty Love mug. This is the first edition, isn't it?
First edition. Gav needs to grow a beard again though. Spill it everywhere because he's filled it right to the top.
Yeah,
If anyone wants any mugs being made, guys, bespoke, is it like you do bursts of what, 5-10 mugs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have an email address, mate? They can email you.
Well, it's on Etsy.
You're on Etsy?
I'm on Etsy.
What's the name?
Stag Design Studios.
Stag Designs.
Designs Studios. Wow, that's a lot of sugar.
Okay, brilliant. She's coming down. We just put a temporary electric fan, and as you can see, we've removed the engine casing. It's on the Donna. You alright with fuel pipes around there, Tone?
Yeah, I'll swirled over. Got a bigger hammer?
Yeah, I've got. Do you want it? Do you want it way bigger or half bigger? Is that good? Oops, sorry, mate. Is that one big enough? I've got bigger ones.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hey Tony, can you be doing some burnouts?
Which might not work yet, we don't know.
Oh right, okay. So it's a bit of a test run, see how it's going, sort of thing.
See, if it goes into gear,
Yeah.
which works.
Well, you've had the exhaust on and off. I do.
That's it.
It's the main man. Look at him. Look at that gate.
The what?
The gate. If you walk,
Yeah.
it's a man who's on a mission. Keep coming. Okay. Well, that worked.
drives like a dream, but it's still freaking smoky. The brakes look beautiful. Yeah, the handbrake. No handbrake.
But it drives light.
It drives very nice and it stops nice.
It's almost,
That's
it's almost like it's boiling.
Tone, you know this thing hasn't got a seal on it, right?
Why is that doing that?
The oil's coming out clean every time.
That's the oil clean. Won't worry about it too much.
Alright. We'll go for a spin. Brakes are nice. Gearbox only went to second. There's no space to put it in third. But the car, the tuning is beautiful, mate. The idle's lovely. Rust falling all over the place, every pothole and all that, clearing it out, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just that still concerns us. Brakes are beautiful, mate, except for the handbrake.
Doesn't work.
Yeah. Stop spitting out, mate.
Does it run out of water? Radiator's gone.
Right guys, we've just been spending about 4 or 5 hours in the pop, and we're going to have to remove the engine and rebuild it because there's a knocking going on, and obviously the continuous steam or smoke coming out of the breather. So we're going to take the engine out. I'm going to be in charge of engine building or rebuilding. I've never done this before with this engine, and Tony is going to be in charge of the bodywork. Exhausts are off, radiators off, hoses, ignition leads, fuel, throttle linkage, alternator. So we've got to remove the bell housing. Well, disconnect the engine from
There's
the
your
gearbox.
first bell housing, Bob.
Oh, well done, dude. Good, 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 good. Very nice. Thank you. Okay, good stuff. Good progress.
Get some beans.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something's happening. Hang on.
Oh, that moved. Okay, we're off the.
Is the gearbox still attached?
Okay, we're coming off.
Is it coming off?
Yeah, we've got a gap now. I think we're off, dude. Yeah. Wheel? Yeah, we're off, dude.
Duck the cap with your hands. Watch out. Go.
There you go. Okay, now the lead is wrapped around the header.
Oh,
Okay, so
you need to
Okay.
the lead then.
if you can lift it up now, as far as you go. Go on. Go on. There we go.
That's it.
You're free. You're out.
Okay.
Oh, it did have a dust plate on it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. That's good. Relief.
Mm. I'm going to send a photo to Tony.
You need to get a good shot there.
Looks good.
Got Phil's Mercedes. Ian has just finishing putting a bit of fuel in it, and we've replaced the alternator.
The old one's on the bench.
Yeah, we bought an alternator, a good one off eBay. I say a good one as in one that works. And Ian's just fitted it all in and he's tested it, and it's now charging. The battery's back there somewhere.
Yeah, it's in the boot there.
Yeah, so are we supplying a battery with the car, yeah?
The battery's okay, she's starting okay now.
Well, I guess yeah, there we go. I think that's the battery that Phil supplied us with anyway. So the battery was good. In fact, we've been using it for projects all the while. So that it's even got its own little toolbox, tool bag.
Tool kit.
Yeah. So that's good, and it's also charging now, which it wasn't before, and that's why the Merc has been sort of sitting here for months, because it wouldn't charge. And obviously when the battery eventually would just go flat, pump the tyre up, because that one's been going flat, that's low as well, and then I'm going to take it for a spin just to check everything's okay, and then we're going to offer it up to the market. With a 9-month MOT on it, I'd say about 700 quid, that's what I'm thinking. Phil, mate, if that happens, you're our biggest freaking contributor. And thank you very much. So that money is going to be going towards a trailer, a car trailer, that we can tow with a Transit. The Transit's got a tow bar, and I think a light trailer, a braked trailer, will be able to carry one Ford Capri. My license, I've got a full UK driving license. So yeah, we want to get a car trailer basically, guys, to add to our arsenal of equipment, tools and assets, to be able to take cars or collect cars from A to B. Either that might be going to a track, or for buying cars, selling cars, helping friends out, etc. So that's where Phil's Mercedes income after the sale will go towards. Thank you very much to Phil and your missus. So onwards and upwards. And thanks to Ian for coming over and sorting the car out. Ian!
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
No problem, we're just plumping the tyres up.
He's plumping the tyres up.
Plumping the tyres up.
Wicked.
They're not flat or anything, just at the bottom.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
My eyes.
Your eyes?
Yeah, my eyes.
You need to have some sort of device
I know,
that
I need
keeps
to
them
strap one of them.
dildo jobbies.
Well, no, them different things you strap on. Emmanuel's going on the test drive since she's been repaired.
Does the central locking work?
Unless the battery's dead. If you use it on the key, she does.
It's just locked.
Oh yeah. So she does work. There you go.
Shall I do a burnout?
It's up to you, it's auto.
What does that mean? Can you not
It's automatic.
You won't do a burnout?
Some do, some don't.
Rev it in neutral
No.
and then crunch.
No, 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 no. Listen to that. First time.
Got electric windows and a tow bar.
And a tow bar. You need to full lock her over, mate.
Handbrake job is a bit complicated, isn't it?
It's the electric one, have you got it?
Got a, yeah.
Woohoo!
Whoops.
Brakes are good, ain't they?
Yeah.
There's Donna outside, all under covers. Emmanuel and Gavin pulled the V6 out of the Yellow Peril last night. Just Gavin and Emmanuel on their own. And there she is. Bonnet is up there, the flip front. Yeah, as you can see, which is all bare. I don't know if you can see down the bottom of the chassis where I'm pointing. Tony welded a plate into the chassis. So yeah, work's been busy. Whitey's done more work on the body of Kate, and the work that the gentleman has done is, you know, to a very high standard. He's even using the proper spot welders on the seals. His dressing of the welds, which is when you grind them down and make them nice and flush, is very nice. So yeah, Mr. Whitey is a very talented man. You know, people think it's just, oh, you get a bit of metal and you weld it in. You don't see the hours of him trimming up the panel to make it perfect. And then obviously you don't see the hours that it takes to dress the welds once they've been welded in. But she's coming along. There's the spare block. Spare axle parts that came with the car. I don't know where Emmanuel is. I think he's having too much fun. Oh, it's a nice car there. Oh, look, speak of the devil. I tell you what, she runs very nice and quiet. Lovely car. Okay, it's used and it needs a bit of love and tidying up, but she's got the tow bar for towing. She's a 2.3. She's just had an alternator changed.
Where's the handbrake?
Horn works.
134,000.
Can you see? I can't see at the angle whether the camera's got.
Oh yeah, there it is. 134,659.
2 keys.
2 keys. It's got a stereo as well, but I don't think this works.
Got the Mercedes roof bars.
Anyway, cool. What roof bars? Do the lights work, mate? Can you just check the lights?
I wonder because it would have to have gone for the MOT.
Oh, yeah, good point.
You can't drive 2 vehicles at the same time.
I could.
That vehicle would do the same job as this one, plus, you know.
You'd fit stuff in the back.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So Merc's going up for sale. It's all firing on all cylinders. It's got what, about 10 litres of fuel in it as well. Something like that. Needs a bit of a wash though, doesn't it?
Yeah, she needs some love.
Okie dokie. Cheers, Ian. We've got a package from Steve Ducks down London way. Steve, thanks a lot for the eggs, my man, and we're going to open them and see how many are broken in transit. Steve's got his own ducks and chickens, and sometimes they lay more than Steve can find use for, and him and I chat regularly on Messenger. Are they called homemade or home-laid eggs?
Wouldn't you say they're organic and free range, sorry?
I guess so, man. I'm not sure how this is going to go though. Chicken shit. That's a good sign. Look at that, man. Look at that. How much effort he's put in packing them for us.
Each one individually wrapped.
It looks like individuals, man.
Look at that.
Okay, I guess that's a chicken egg, yeah. Man,
Aren't
you're
duck eggs bigger and white?
Yeah. I think they're geese eggs.
Goose.
Oh, I think this is broken, man. Is it? No, it's not. Look at that, man. I think that might be a goose egg. You see, it's bigger.
Yeah.
Look at that, man.
Mano will be having omelettes.
Yeah, man. Lots of protein. I need to work
ham
it
and
off.
cheese and salad and onion in it, and then nice Spanish.
See what I mean, mate? Look at that, man.
It's more white and slightly bigger, isn't it?
Steve, thanks a lot, buddy. Mate, really appreciate it. And the world can see the stuff that your chickens and ducks and geese are doing, so much appreciated. Okay. Gonna slide her in. Run it a bit lower. Oh, you're doing it already, yeah? Nice. All the way in if you can.
Yeah, I'll just go in. Just let her down a touch, please.
Yep. Bit more?
Yeah.
Bit more, yeah?
Yeah. It's stuck in between. Oh no. It isn't. Yeah, I think she is. Lower down just a tiny bit.
Lower her down, yeah?
Okay, no. I can't do it because she's in the frame, but she's got the weight.
That's great, man. What's wrong with it? I don't see anything wrong with it.
There's a long way in, but...
Shall I slacken it off now?
Yeah, please.
Just be careful of your feet, man, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Okey-doke. I've got it,
That's it. Alright, now can you get the front of the engine and push it back?
Yep. Karate kick it.
No.
A Chinese crane.
As long as they do the job, mate.
Right, you want that forward, yeah?
Yeah, lift it and then pull it back up. No, she's not going far enough back.
Is it not going in?
It needs to come back more. I don't know that.
Why aren't we using the crane for it? I don't understand.
Sorry?
Why don't we use the crane for it?
Because we're just trying to get the hole to line up, mate. I've done it. That's it.
Is that in?
Yeah, yeah. That way. That's it, she's in.
Okay, we're on the engine stand. Good. Little V6 motor. 3 litre. Looks quite a nice unit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit sluggish apparently. But hey ho, man. Do you want to lift the manifold off the engine?
Gee, you can do.
Oh, it's pretty cool, okay. Do you see any signs of water going in there? That's the valley, I think they call that the valley.
Yeah.
So, it's quite interesting to see. I mean, they use some, well, it looks like there's gasket there, but possibly also sealant. And so that's the intake ports, 3 on each side. And these are the water jackets that keep the manifold hot, I guess. This is where we think the problem was happening. Water is escaping these and falling into the engine crankcase and causing us all that steam. Cool. And there's a carb unit there with a... This is a homemade jobby, but both Tony and I, you can see the weld there, so with the pattern, but really impressed with this American carburettor. Really suits the engine, I think. So nice. I think it's a 390 CFM Holly, I'm not sure. Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff.
Tell them what you're doing then.
Oh, I'm going to remove the sump. Come on, bit. Are you sure you took all the bolts off it, man?
Yes. I thought you took all the bolts out, you mechanic, you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's all been gasketed. You can
Gasketed?
see where they've all...
It's when things get gasketed.
Yeah,
you know
need
you've got...
just sort of like break a seal. Have you got a paint scraper?
I do.
Or
I think this is going to work, you know.
it is, mate. Just gently take your time. And as long as it breaks the seal. Bing!
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Do you want to lift it up now with your hand and take the sump off?
Okay.
Here's the big reveal.
Yeah, man. This is something, man.
There's
See,
the sump.
Here's some.
And look at all the glue
Yeah.
in there.
Nice.
There's lumps of it in there.
Mm.
It's like jelly.
Yeah. Okay.
The oil pickup is
Oh,
quite
man, it's got-
severely blocked,
Yeah.
and it's got loads of
Crud.
crud on it.
Leave that there. Good, man. We'll inspect the rotating assembly and see if we can find any wobbly rods. Hopefully find something wobbly so we know that that was the knocking that we could hear. Right, guys. We've booked. What a plunker. Okay.
Number 4 piston.
Ian and I have been taking pistons out of this motor, and what we've been finding is consistently these. You know when you want a camera to focus and it doesn't. All of the bearings have got this sort of red finish. I believe is it copper loaded or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
this one takes the cake or cherry or whatever because it's got a big gouge in it. Can you see that thing there?
It's got a pit in it.
A big pit in it. Yeah, it's sharp. So that's cocked up, man. The other thing that we've noticed on all of them is, Ian, can you show them the lack of proper fitment on these? It looks as though the shells, well, they don't fit properly.
Well, those shells push out when they're under pressure on the crank.
As far as
and
Ian and I know,
locate.
yeah, these bearings
These
are supposed to
seem
sort
very.
of snap into position. These keep
I
falling
don't know
out.
if yeah.
These are, it's sort of like the bearings sort of shrunk inwards. Might be because of these have overheated or something, or the wear, or they're the wrong bearings for the engine.
But you can see the colour difference
Yeah, the colour difference is extraordinary.
from a silvery through to like a copper,
Yeah, copper, that's it.
where it's wearing.
So,
We haven't seen no scratching or damage to the crank yet, but we haven't really been paying attention. to
yeah, we
cleaning it
haven't
off.
paid attention.
Your mask's behind you if you want it. Tony's rebuilding the bottom of the door here on the pop.
Bit of a wodgy, but
Well, it's a bit of a body waddy, but once it's cleaned up, it's going to look proper. And the door shuts properly now as well. There you go. You can see how he's working on there. He's put the new bottom of the door in. It's a bit dark. There you go. So he's rebuilding that with that nice little detail that's on the door. He's built that into it as well. These are just being tacked in there. Let's look in the business, Tone. Let's see what Mano's up to. Hi, Kate. Kate's had a real good breakthrough over the weekend, hasn't she? Whitey has finished supposedly the hardest part of the car, which we thought it was anyway. Look, the door's on. And it's all been rebuilt. We've even got this bit on there. He's done around here. All solid. This is all new. Fantastic work he's done here. Solid as a rock. Even did that little bit on the top as well. There's my effort over there. Yeah, it's not too bad, I suppose, is it? Oh yeah. What's Mano up to? Oh, he's busy working with the. Oh, we took apart the pop engine, and we found that the casing and the crank were past it, weren't they? So luckily, in the spare parts that we had,
There was another engine.
There was another engine, another block, another crank, and another set of pistons as well. So we've checked it over and give it a damn good cleaning. It was filthy. And now we've got Ferguson grey, or tractor grey, or gunmetal grey, or whatever you want to call it. It's looking the business.
Dude,
Yeah.
do you want to come and see what the ultrasonic cleaner's been doing?
Shall we have a look, yeah?
Right. I've given these pistons a clean. That was bead blasted, so ignore that one. But this one, right?
Yeah.
This has already been cleaned by hand, just roughly to get all the heavy stuff off.
Yeah.
And then I've been putting them in the ultrasonic cleaner for 2 or 3 hours. Want to have a look how they're coming out, dude?
Wow, look at that. What a difference. Look at the top of that. It's
See what I
brand
mean,
new.
dude? Oops. If you do a bit of that, you know what I mean? It takes all that carbon off. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Look at that. It looks brand new.
Yeah. Well, brand new.
It's close.
This is now clean to fit, man. Just oil it.
Yeah.
We've determined that the rings are going to stay. We're going to keep the rings because, we've got the matching numbers
Yep.
to go back where they came out of the engine block, which has got no scores in it at all.
Fantastic.
So I'm just going to lube them again.
What do you use to keep them lubed?
Well, at the minute I'll probably just dab a few drops of oil in there,
Yeah.
and then just WD-40 them, put them in, cover them so they don't get dust and
Nice.
dirt. And then wait for the new bearing shells and get ready to install them in the engine, dude.
Oh, yeah, I'm
like
looking
you and
forward.
I have done before.
Yeah, this
We
will
know
be our second engine build.
Yeah, our first V6 and our second overall engine build.
Tony's lurking. What are you looking for, Tony? Bit of mild steel. It's nice to have celebrity in the workshop, isn't it? Jeff Goldblum, he's such a good guy.
Oh yeah, he's just had enough of Hollywood and
Just wants to build
he
a
saw
car.
our YouTube vids and thought he got in touch and said, listen guys, all this Hollywood stuff sucks and I want to come and clean engine parts for you.
I don't blame him.
And he does a bit of welding as well.
He does.
Cheers, Jeff.
Cheers, Jeff.
He just wants a cup of tea and a cup of coffee. You all right?
Yeah, he's alright after that. So yeah, we've had a good breakthrough. Engine's worked. The hardest part of the car is now completed, and we can start looking at the other side, because the other side is bad but not as bad. So the inner post we're keeping because it's okay, but the outer post is absolutely gone again. So we're going to change that, put a new outer post on, and then once that's done we'll change the scuttle here. Donna's got a right hand scuttle which we're going to take off her and put on here, and then Whitey said he can fix this stuff around here quite easily. He says this is an easy fix. So once that bit's done and we've got the bit above here done, put the wings on, we can start finding out what we need to do about the valance and where the headlights are going to go, because we're going to be changing the way it looks at the front. Mano wants the twin. You want the twin headlights at the front, don't you?
twin headlights, and we're also now thinking about putting a roll cage.
Yeah.
And also thinking about putting a ducktail at the back.
Yeah, that'd be nice, man.
Something like that, yeah.
She's going to look pretty when she's done. We still don't know what colour she's going to be yet though, but Mano likes the terracotta sort of red oxide colour sort of thing.
Yeah, with gold wheels.
Yeah, with gold wheels.
Black bonnet.
Oof.
Black
Boot lid.
boot lid panel. No, not the boot lid, the rear panel.
Oh, the
where
rear
lights
panel.
go, yeah.
I'll show you. Yeah, black rear panel.
So that this panel would be black. The seals would be black.
Yeah,
This outline of the car would be black.
yeah.
Bonnet would be black. Possibly the front spoiler would be black. and then the rest of it would be red oxide with a big fiery 69 on it and gold wheels.
69?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's when the car was made, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. It's a double whammy of coolness. So there you go, everyone. That's where we are at the moment. Look at the inside. It looks spot on now. We've got the floor in. Foot panel. Inner post. Outer post. Inner sill up to there because the rest of it was good. And a complete new outer sill. And then we're gonna... I think he's gonna start on the wheel arch at the back, which is already put the thing on to sort of like offer it up so he knows where to work to. So I'm guessing this bit here is going to be the next bit. Ooh, Tony. Tony's doing a bit of stretching.
Stretching. Okay.
You got to stretch, dude.
Jeff Gold, what's his name?
Jeff. Mr. Goldblum, yeah. I'll tell you what, you look so different in real life than on the TV.
Gonna take the last piston out, dude. Do you want to have a look at the last piston?
Let's have a look at the last one. Oh, look at the skunk coming out of there.
The skunk?
The gunk.
Thanks for bringing us some skunk.
Skunk. I'll tell you what, why are they like a bowl? I've never seen them like that before.
I don't know, dude. Probably because the cylinder heads are flat. You know, on the Pinto, the bowl happens on the cylinder head.
Yeah.
These cylinder heads are flat. Have a look, dude. Do you see that?
Oh, right, so the chamber's built into the piston.
That's it, man.
Oh, right.
Exactly.
That's new. Never seen that before. Sweet.
Just doing the same thing differently. No. Yeah.
Say goodbye, dude.
Goodbye, dude.
Say goodbye, dude.
Goodbye, dude. That's your point there, see?
Yeah.
Otherwise your spring is going to come out the bottom and he's going to smash and you're going to go so that's your point there. So you've got to go from there to there.
Yeah.
Like
You
that.
don't have to go all the way down, do you?
Well, you're trying to glaze bust it, you do want to go all the way down.
All the way down, right.
So
Because there's a part that doesn't get used, isn't it, at the bottom?
Yeah, and that's it. Drill. See, it's on a spring, you know what I mean? Where's the drill? For a bit of oil.
Honing tool.
Do you want to get Tony some oil?
What, 3 in 1?
4 in 8.
4 in 8.
It's in the green little canister.
All I'm trying to do is glaze bust it.
Glaze buster. When there's something strange in the neighbourhood. Glaze
on the ball.
buster.
Yeah, you know where you're going to put it. Might need a bit of a pump up.
Put some spit in it, man.
Go too fast with it. Get rid of all
Or the cack.
With a WD-40 will probably be better.
WD-4. There you go.
Maybe.
Man, I'm a freaking cameraman. Crosshatch.
So, I see how that looks.
Has it done it?
About, yeah. Exactly.
What do you want to do? Do you want a bit of that brake cleaner on it?
No, it's
Sorry,
watch
I'm
out.
just in the way, aren't I? Yeah.
What's about? That's alright.
Has it busted the glaze?
Yeah, you see, look, see how shiny now looks, see how dull it looks.
Yeah.
That's what you're after. And you can then, this shows up then any imperfections or anything or any bits of wear. See at the top, look.
You got the 2 rings, haven't you?
Yeah, but that's That's just where it's been. You know what I mean?
Remember the Pinto they did for us, dude? That had those black
The
rings,
crosshatch, yeah.
No. The first Pinto that we had done,
Yeah.
that also had those 2 black rings there after they'd
Is that a
done the
carbon
honing.
deposit, is it?
I don't know what it is, but it looks as though they're the same as
Well, the piston on these, they'll come out the top. It comes out down the bottom.
Yeah.
And that's where it stops. So that's the point where you know what I mean. So you always get that bit of extra wear.
So why have you got 2 rings then? Has it suddenly gone up?
No, because
Another
there's 2
thing.
rings on the piston.
Oh, right, okay then, yeah.
And that's the point where the 2 rings are meeting.
Yeah.
And the top.
Mhm.
So that's where they get twice as much wear. Because that's the point where it goes.
Ah,
You see?
up, yeah, that's
Then you
interesting.
travel, but at the top, it's getting both, eh?
Yes.
It's getting the uppy and the downy.
Uppy and downy, dude.
It's all about the ups and downs.
So you get that look, but if you look, there's no ridges or nothing. It's just nothing.
No, there's nothing to catch your nail on.
No, there's nothing nowhere. But that's just the last bit. Look, so you could own that out, but I wouldn't bother.
I thought we just did hone it out.
No, you could own the mark out,
Oh,
but I wouldn't bother. You see, look, you see the scratches on the side, look.
Yeah.
You see how it can stay shiny. That's it then. That's good. Then, when you've done it, smear it with some of that finger oil.
bum butty.
Bum butter, neat bum butter.
Neat.
Neat. Don't dilute it.
No, don't
You know what I mean? You know what I
Don't
mean?
cut it with nothing, mate.
Yeah. As you know, it's a slippery substance known to man. It's more slippy than fox shit.
More sleeping than fox shit.
No.
Yeah.
Man, I want to slide a piston in there now, don't you? We're missing the crank though, so I guess it would be a good idea. Cool, so honing, we've got another 5 to hone.
Get it everywhere, look like that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like
So that's it really. Once you've done that, that's it. That's finished, ready to put the thing, the piston.
you just leave it, and when you're finished,
Yeah.
throw a cloth over it because the particles of dust are going to stick to that oil like I don't know what, like shit to an army blanket. All right.
Not diarrhea to a wall. Thank you.
So then you throw a sheet over there and then forget about it. And then when you assemble, obviously you know what I mean? Because every little particle, like them, what we've just sanded off,
Yeah.
that's like pure nastiness. If that gets it, just wear shit.
That's when you want to use that stuff, the brake cleaner, to get it beautifully
good
clean.
as anything. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. See that look? That's nice.
That was a great finish. Gavin's signature. Chaps, thanks a lot for watching this extra long video. And thank you for some of you asking if we've got any videos coming out, which encourages us to get on and edit and put out the footage that we do. So just to give you a rough update of what you've seen is that some of you might have just watched this for the first time. Our channel, Rusty Love. We started off with this 1969 Capri, which we got running after it had been stood for 20 years, seized engine, etc. And then we've kind of escalated, got it running, drove it around the neighbourhood 20 times, and then decided to restore it properly. And that's in the process that we're at. But it's slow because it's very expensive, and there's a lot of welding and specialised fabrication work to be done on it. The other project is that little Ford Pop back there, the yellow Ford Pop that you've seen us. We bought that a few weeks ago. Tony and I have gone halves. Tony's a chap you've just been seeing, talking to Gav about the engine. We've both bought that together, and that was we got that running, drove that around the estate. That also needs a lot of welding, but it doesn't have to be as pretty as Kate's. This is Kate. So yeah, Tony's doing the bodywork on that and the fabrication, and he's also helping Gav and I sort the engine out. So Tony's looking after the fabrication of the pop, and we also do things together. Like, you know, yesterday or the day before, we were mucking around. We took the seats out to look at the floor and all that, and we're doing the engine, that little V6 engine. So, I just thought that some of you might haven't got a clue what we're doing. That is the engine that came out of the pop, and this is basically not scrap, but it needs a rebore, and the crank needs a full regrind the whole lot, which is very expensive, and needs new rings at least. So those are the heads. We cleaned them up because we thought we were going to use the heads, but it turned out a spare set of heads that came with that pop were a much better candidate, which is the ones we are using, and they're off to the machine shop to be skimmed and reseated. These exhaust manifolds are for sale. Again, these came out extra parts that came with a pop project. And we've got another engine here, which is 2 litre Pinto. Actually, it's possibly a 2.1 Pinto, which is going to go in Kate. And we received the special cylinder head a few days ago from MJA Automotive. Big valves and all that, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, well, I've masked it off, but anyway, that's good. Thanks to Chris Holland for supplying the head, and thanks to MJA, by the way. They're very nice people, and I wish I took my camera to show you guys their workshop, because it is very nice for anyone that likes classic car engines and tuning, you know, special engines. Beautiful workshop. And if you guys are watching from MJA, thank you very much, and I look forward to meeting you again and having a nice little look, because I've got some superchargers there, turbochargers. They do cylinder head gas flowing in-house and everything. It's beautiful. That little engine down there is from the Ford Capri donor car that we have, which we just bought for parts to do this car with. And that little engine down there, yeah, it's a 1600 crossflow, and the chap's coming over to pick it up any minute now, so that's being sold. We sold Phil's Mercedes. We did get £700 from it. A very nice chap came over from West Bromwich. I know I keep saying very nice chaps, but these people are genuinely awesome people, you know. I just obviously find them very interesting, because, you know, each one is sort of pulling their own way in life, and it's cool. And that chap's going to do that Mercedes up. He's got a niche basically where he knows the cars very well, and he then builds the cars or modifies them to sell them to people that like these Mercedes. Apparently they're popular in the Eastern Bloc for wannabe gangster mafia people, you know what I mean? Because they look cool, slum dang estates. I don't know, they like them. So anyway, that was brilliant. And if you're watching, chap, thank you very much, and it was nice to meet you the other day. So that was the biggest donation we've received on the channel, guys, from Phil and Sheila. And Phil, I haven't forgotten, mate, that I need to send you, I want to send you a signed photo with CDs and stickers and all that, and I will get round to it, mate. I must get round to it. So we're very chuffed about that. And that's pretty much it, I think. So keep watching, guys. You know, progress has been slow, and but there is definitely solid progress. You know, we've got 2 hot projects now. Well, we consider them hot: Kate and the Pop. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This is probably one of the longest videos we've done, other than our live streams. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, give us a like. Leave us a comment, subscribe, and click the little notification bell so it rings when we do the next video, and you'll get notified. And have a look in the description. I'll put a link to our merchandise, which is the coffee mugs that we've got with our special own branding on them. They're not very cheap at the minute. Hopefully we're going to be able to offer them to you guys cheaper, a lot cheaper than we're offering them at the minute, but that's how we can't do anything about that at the minute. And also got stickers and a CD, music CD, because we also play music sometimes. And also, if you think that another person that you know might enjoy subscribing to our videos, if you're local, if you like classic cars, then please share our videos, because we would like to you know, expand a little bit on our subscriber list, because it is quite difficult, especially when there's not much action in the videos. This car's taking for freaking ever to do, very expensive, but I guess it's worthwhile. I hope it is. People say that, you know, it is. That one's going to be a quicker result. And the idea is that if Santa Pod or York Raceway open this year, even for basic events, we'd like to take part in at least one, just to break the ice, you know, introduce ourselves to the sport of drag racing. You know, just have fun and mingle with people, really. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you in the next vid, which will probably involve engine building and firing up. Might do a live stream for that, because I know some of you really enjoy our live streams. And we're going to save a bit of money up so we can ask Whitey to come and have another few weekends worth of work on this to progress with this one. And the 2 litre Pinto, the 2.1 Pinto, we're waiting for Wilkinson's Dynamic Balancing to call us to let us know that our parts are ready. That's the crankshaft, connecting rods, flywheel, clutch and all that, pulleys and all that. They're lightening these things and they're balancing them for us so we can have a free revving 2 litre Pinto. So there's probably quite a bit of engine activity going on. Well, 2 Ford engines, 2 old Ford engines being built, tested live here on Rusty Love YouTube channel. Thanks a lot, guys. Bless you all, and hope you're enjoying your life and your projects wherever you are around the world. And see you in the next vid. Bye. Bye.